right, so this #1 featherweight contender is no stranger to this setting. Tonight, though, he believes he's just a much better version of himself and finally has the goods and the chops to actually be a world champion.
Sometimes you get there, John, and you're just not ready. It's not easy to become the best in the world. The first time this man got here, he was a great fighter. He was good, but he just wasn't ready to be the best in the world. He said that the moment he got back home, he went to work to improve. Feels like all the improvements were made. And tonight, he is the best featherweight the UFC has.
And it does seem as though we have taken two-way action on this fight, but a lot of people believe in the challenger. And I'm not just talking about his coaches. We'll see how it goes tonight. Nothing quite like this in professional sports. The magnitude of a UFC title fight, and tonight all eyes are on the undisputed UFC featherweight champion, looking to add another major scout to a resume that is full of big names already.
Yeah, he's got a lot of big names on his resume already, but this guy doesn't seem to be slowing down at all. He seems so motivated to continue to build on his legacy. He's a great champion. He's a guy that lived for that championship belt and has all the skills to hold on to that title for a really long time.
When you look at this top 15 on paper, it is just a wealth of talent, and yet this is the guy they are all chasing, and he has no intention of relinquishing the throne tonight. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Assassin. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Suzuki.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, what a splash the UFC makes every time we come to the United Kingdom. If you want to see the UFC live in London, you're going to buy tickets within 5 minutes of them going on sale, and you're going to be outside the place.
You're going to be standing outside hoping to be inside the arena. All the way back to UFC 75, champion versus champion. Rampage versus Dan Henderson. The UFC has brought fights that have blown the roof off O2 Arena. Great punch. Her back.
Big elbow there. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. Gotta be careful here.
Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Able to block that one.
Nice shot there by the champ. It won't take many. Oh! He's got to try to finish here.
Ooh! There's a left hand. Fighter lands a kick now, and a pretty good one at that. 1 minute here to go, round one. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Oh, big hook. That'll sting. So fighter a little bit stuck, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Well, the crowd's appreciating the action here. Both fighters getting knocked down in that round, and when you're talking about bonus money in a fight of the night, oftentimes you need that back and forth action. We certainly had it in that round.
It takes two to tango, and these two just danced all over the octagon floor. On their back, on their feet, they did a fantastic job of giving the fans a great show through this round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Strong knee strike there. Huge block there. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Keep your hands up.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Oh, big left hook there.
Good one.
Looks as though that kick to the body got through.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Just out of range with that left hook.
Don't let him get out.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. Oh, nasty cut right on the bridge of the nose. He is bleeding.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Oh, that's a big weapon for him, but the overhand right not there that time. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. Blocks that kick to the body.
Whoa!
Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, misses with the hook. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business. And they're...
Big shot on the feet. Oh, big shots here. 20 seconds to go, round 2. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Round 3 next. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward.
Now it's your turn. You have to go and move.
All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any sign that a huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of
Big shots landed by him now. Serious swelling in and around that left eye. It's starting to close up now.
big ground and pound.
Takes his back now. Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see. Oh, right in the mouth.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really affected with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They make so bad. You gotta find safety, find a way that you can recover.
Herb Dean steps in. Woo! Have a night, young man. So how about that? What a moment for this fighter as he pounds him out for the TKO win. Relentless strikes landed across the board and a huge, huge win in his career.
John, that was so impressive. What an amazing display of finishing ability by this young fighter.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Bruce Buffer now has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 43 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Suzuki.
Well, he wasn't much for words during fight week. He just kept saying, and still, and that's exactly how it goes down tonight. Congratulations to the UFC featherweight champion of the world. Starting to close that gap on the all-time greats, too, with this result tonight.
He is one of the greatest featherweight champions we have ever seen. He carries himself with a demeanor that says that you will not take this belt from him.